Okay, the next, or the activity that I'm going to share with you right now is going to be the addition word problems activity that was in your packet. Or if I'm sharing this with you, and it's not in your packet, it was just a little extra video that I wanted to share with you. You could follow along with me. You can get out a sheet of paper and your own pencil and still complete the activities along with me. Okay, so I'm going to go through each problem one at a time. And like I said, if you have a sheet of paper, a notebook paper, and a pencil, you can do these along with me. So I will read the problem and go through it just like we would work on it if we were in the classroom together. So Kate had 3 red pens, 4 blue pens, and 5 green pens. How many pens did she have in all? So remember, when we read through a word problem, we always want to look at the information that we have. I'm going to actually try to see if this highlighter will work on this. It will not. Darn. I was hoping I could use that to show you some work. So we would read through the word problem and look at information that we need, that we know, and figure out what we need to find out, and then we will plan it and solve our work just like we would in the classroom. So for the first one, I know that Kate has 3 red pens, 4 blue pens, and 5 green pens. And the question that I have to figure out is how many pens did she have in all? So I need to use the numbers that I have here to figure out how many pens she had in all. So I'm going to use 2 different exo markers. You don't have to if you're just using a pencil, or if you have crayons and you have all of these colors, you can use that too. So I need to show 3 red pens that she had. And I actually want to do it so you can still kind of see the square. So I'm going to color them in this way so you can still see the square outline. So that would represent my 3 red pens. I'm going to use alternating colors so you can see. This will be my 4 blue pens. And then she has 5 green pens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is all of the pens that she had, with the red, the blue, and the green. And then down here we have to create our addition sentence and then figure out what our answer is. So looking at our information from our word problem, she had 3 red pens, 4 blue pens, and 5 green pens. And we have to add all of these numbers up together to figure out how many pens did she have. So how many pens did she have? So we could easily do that by adding and counting up how many pens we colored in here at the top. So you can count them along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we could do it that way. You could also look at this and say, you know what, I know that this is a tens frame and it is colored in completely. So I know that there are 10 here. And so you could count on from 10, knowing that this is 10. So you could say 10, 11, 12, or 10 plus 2 more equals 12. And that's how you could figure out the sum of 3 plus 4 plus 5 would equal 12. All right, moving right along, we're going to go over here to the next one. Tim ate 5 pieces of pizza. Jen ate 4 pieces of pizza. Fred ate 6 pieces of pizza. How many pieces did they eat all together? Okay, so if I look at my first sentence, I'm going to look at the information there. Tim ate 5 pieces of pizza. And normally I do, that's why I was hoping this highlighter would work. In class we would highlight our punctuation, but it's not showing up, and I feel like if I use the dry erase marker, it's going to be confusing, but we would go through sentence by sentence, which is what I'm doing to figure out the information that we know. Jen ate 4 pieces of pizza. Fred That should say 8. It says at. What a typo. Fred ate 6 pieces of pizza. And then here's our question we would underline. This is what we need to figure out. How many pieces did they eat all together? So we would do it just like the one at the top. So I'll color in the 5 from Tim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jen had 4. And Fred ate 6. Okay. We have to complete our addition sentence. 5 plus 4 plus 6 is what we are trying to figure out. Again, I'm going to count on, because like I showed you over here, we could count all of them all together, but we know that this is a tens frame and it is completely filled up, so I know that there are 10 there. I don't need to count all of them. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So my answer is 15 pieces of pizza is what they ate all together. Next box down here at the bottom. Bill ate 2 apples, 6 bananas, and 6 oranges. How many pieces of fruit did Bill eat in all? Okay, I'm going to go back up. I'm going to circle the information that's going to help me solve the problem. He ate 2 apples, 6 bananas, and 6 oranges. How many pieces of fruit did Bill eat in all? Okay, I'm going to color our 2 apples, the 6 bananas, and the 6 oranges. Okay, we're going to fill in our addition sentence. So we need to add 2 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, and just like up here, this tens frame is full, so I can count on from 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good job. The next problem. Tom had 7 blue shirts, 6 yellow shirts, and 5 green shirts. How many shirts did Tim have all together? I'm going to go back up and figure out the information that's going to help us solve it. Tim had 7 blue shirts, 6 yellow shirts, and 5 green shirts. Here's my question. How many shirts did Tim have all together? So we need to know how many shirts he had up here all together. So we know he had 7 blue, 6 yellow, and 5 green. Okay, so my addition sentence would say 7 plus 6 plus 5. We know we have 10 here, so I don't have to count that tens frame. It's full. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So he had 18 shirts all together. So there is a little activity for reading word problems and using your strategies of looking at what you know, and then what you need to know, and then solving it and showing your work. Let me know if you have any questions.